Hey guys, so I gave this whole pep talk, while I was taking off my makeup to you guys, and I just saw that the video didn't come on. It didn't save. There was probably no space. So I'm going to do it again. Um, so, where do we begin? Right, yes. Don't do anything to make yourself who you are not. Like, I'll give you an example. In junior high, I saw School of Rock, right? And that's who I thought I wanted to be. I thought I wanted to be a punk rock person. And I tried. But to the real punk rock people out there, I was just a poser. Because it probably seemed like I wasn't really who, I just was acting. And this is also to popular people. See, what happens is, it's all fun and games until you realize you don't have any true friends. You don't have anyone that can give you a hug when you need one. You don't have someone who can pat your back when you're going through a hard time, or you don't have anyone just to complain to. You know, you're popular and you think that you're happy because everyone knows you and you go to all these parties and it just, life feels so wonderful, but at the end of the day you feel so lonely inside. And I know there are a lot of people out there that change themselves because they want to be popular, but it's not worth it. If you change yourself to be who you want people to think you are, it's not worth it. And I've seen, I don't know if this happens in real life, but I've seen in tons of movies, these girls from like middle school, they they're nerdy and geeky and awkward, and then when they get to high school, they change themselves completely. That nice little geek who maybe didn't have the best taste of fashion and maybe had braces is now the snotty, uh, bad-mouthing, um, girl. And I think that that's horrible. I mean, they're mean to their friends who they were friends with in middle school and junior high, maybe if they didn't change in junior high. But I think that's terrible. And, really, at the end of the day, after you take off all your makeup and all your fancy jewelry and all your fancy clothes, you see that you're just you. And that probably destroys the popular kids. That's probably why they take drugs and overdose and have a lot of alcohol. That's probably why. That's probably also why there are a lot of famous people like actors, actresses, rock stars, musicians, singers. That's probably why they do take the drugs and alcohol. Maybe some of the reasons why are because they want to expand their creativity. That's different. But even Kurt Cobain, he's a Nirvana is a very big inspiration to me, and he killed himself. And this could be the very well reason why he killed himself. And I was taking off my makeup from the Killjoy from the My Chemical Romance video, and I was just thinking this. And I wanted to tell you guys that, when you take off all your makeup and if you're cosplaying, if you take off your cosplay, you're just you. You really, that's what you are at the end of the day. You. Doesn't matter if you voice act, if you're on a YouTube show, if, you're at a con and tons of people take a picture. Really, at the end of the day, you're just you. And, you want your friends and your family and your pets and everyone. It's very important. Yes. And just the point of this is, at the end of the day, you're you, and you should be you, and you should love who you are, really, even underneath your makeup, even if you're not the prettiest of all. You should love the way you look, because you are beautiful. So this pep talk is now over, and I really hope it gets through to the people who need it the most. And one last point that I forgot, bullies. They do it for attention, could be because they're not getting it from their families, could be because they don't have any friends. But it could also be that they just want that they just want the attention, and they don't really intend on really hurting the kid. It could be that, or it could be that they do like this, but at the end of the day, they realize that they're the bad guy. And, I really hope this could get out to all those kind of people. Because what you're doing, it really destroys the kid. I mean, some kids even commit suicide over it. And you don't mean to do that. You just want the attention. So please, if you're a bully, try to go to a counselor. Your school counselor perhaps. Seek out the help you need. So yeah, because a lot of times now back in junior high and middle school, I was bullied. I was awkward and geeky and almost anything weird you can imagine. And I really didn't have a single friend until one year I met this girl. She stood up for me, and she's been my best friend for years. And really, she's the reason why I stopped sneezing and not getting with nose drippings hanging from me, and before getting a tissue, or just she, uh, you know, she's the reason how I, figure out how to play it out when I'm dating someone, how to make friends, how to be outgoing. That's what you really need. One best friend. It can change your life. So, yeah, this is officially now over, and I want you to keep being you, even if you're nerdy or weird or awkward. Just be you. Do not change for anyone.